Hello, hello, and indeed hello. How the devil are you? Okay, so yesterday, I discovered something about myself. Something that a younger Joan would see that. I became a directioner. Yeah, that kind. Although I'm not going to be screaming outside of their hotel rooms at any point in the near future or ever, and although I don't really have a favourite, though I do like Harry and Zayn, I think One Direction are a pretty good pop group. They have great songs, nice faces, and a variety of interesting tricks up their sleeve. Their latest single, Kiss You, is, to my mind, one of the most perfect pop songs. I like JLS for similar reasons. I like their songs, and oh my god, their harmonies! Like, I really like the Beach Boys as well, and I haven't found another group, even in cool music, that comes close to the harmonies of the Beach Boys, but JLS do. Listen to this.
They're telling me that my heart won't beat again, won't beat again. It's killing me that my heart won't beat again.
And my adoration for Nicki Minaj is pretty well documented. I like her character changes, I like her really enviable melodies, and I like the fact that even in her poppiest songs like Starships and Pound the Alarm, that were released as singles by the way, there is a slab of noise. But I imagine from slightly cooler music lovers that I'll get a little bit of stick. You know, you can't like One Direction, but pop is nothing to be afraid of. They didn't write their own songs! Firstly, that's not always true. Lady Gaga writes her own songs, for example. I'm highly doubtful that JLS or One Direction actually write their own songs, but neither did Elvis or Sinatra. Fun fact, before the Beatles came along and like revolutionised everything, it was really uncommon for artists, singers and musicians and things, to write their own stuff. Often record labels would have designated songwriters, like they do today, simply to churn out the hits. Their lyrics are crap! It's not why we listen to pop music. I'm a giant squid of anger. The music in the top 40 of our charts needs special kinds of listening. The same that we do if we listen to jazz or blues. Like, we don't go to a Mozart concert and criticise them for the lack of banging bass, do we? And besides, this kind of pop music that we're talking about originated with jazz. The lyrics in jazz are famously crap, but they're used not for any particular meaning or anything, but the collection of vowels and consonants sounds really great. Like, take some Beatles lyrics, for example. You know, I love the Beatles to quite a maniacal degree.
I ship me and McCartney.
But even I can recognise that some of their lyrics are a bit rubbish. Lyrics like, I think I'm going to be sad, I think it's today, and Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes, do not detract from the pop mastery of those songs. They can't sing, they use auto-tune and buttons to make music. It's not real music, it's computer music. Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, even Kesha have all demonstrated exceptional vocal ability. And you know, auto-tune, it doesn't work if you can't sing. Let me demonstrate. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? The actual production that goes into a lot of these songs is actually incredible. It has all of these disparate ideas, all these little tiny samples, loads of things going on at once, but you don't notice it. It's really, really, really great. But the whole manufactured argument and the whole overproduction argument, it's a little bit like saying, you do your job well. Why is that? And of course there are some bad artists in the top 40. Chris Brown, for example. Bloody hate the man and his music. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some One Direction to start listening to. Bye!
Oh, I just wanna take you